Can't see you at the moment because I've not got you on in front of me. I'm waiting for YouTube to do its live thing first. Fucking shit everywhere. Pissing me off. So stressful. I've got my lights on and everything, you probably noticed.
Yeah, I can definitely notice.
Oh, I can see you, but not me. Oh. Mate, it's weird. I'm watching myself. How do I stop this? So we're live on YouTube now as like this is.
Yeah, got yeah.
But that's strange because you don't see the chat and all that stuff again. You have to open a separate window. How strange. Okay, I'm going to have to get a dual screen next time. We're live anyway.
Yeah.
Scott joining. Hey, Scott's always first, isn't he? He's the keen one.
It's really weird. I'm watching your face, and then on YouTube it's really delayed. So that's not ideal.
All right. Hope you can see us both this time. Oh yeah, it's really delayed. Oh, you can see us both. Hey, you can zoom. Sorry, guys, this is so novelty seeing this.
Is it? Is it?
Show us your car. I can't just show you my car. If one of you guys want to come and put some star leads on it, jumpstart that great Italian electrics, please do.
Oh dear.
I
Right,
I can't bear it. The delayed face.
No, I've blocked it so I can't see myself on YouTube. I can only see the
idea, actually. All right, is there, everyone, can you see us both? We're all good. We're going to wait for a few more people to get in. Because, yeah. You going out, Carl? Close the door. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, we've got a table tennis now. Table tennis table. It's so cool. I recommend anyone to get one.
Well, and spend a whole day building it.
Yeah, don't spend a whole day building it. I should have paid someone. I should have outsourced. I should have drop shipped someone to build it.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I know. No, it's just outsourcing, isn't it?
You mean you should have just got me over to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have got Matt to do it like usual. Hi, Scott. Hi, Tim. Hi, Sean. Hi, Sophie in secret. Hi, Danny. Danny's here. Danny Dobson, the man from Yorkshire. Hi. I'm going to say something in the chat. Look. Hello. Okay, we'll get going very shortly. We've got a few things we just want to run through today. We're going to do a bit of a... Yeah. Oh, the first live stream. Nice. Chev, good to see you.
Keep switching back and forth between you two. Sorry, Sean. Not really sure how to...
Oh, wait a sec. That might be... I'm the host, so it could be my fault. One sec. I actually don't know how this works, so I'm really sorry.
The tech team is at work.
I feel awful for not knowing how to make it so you can see us both.
Yeah, it's a significant improvement from our last live.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
Everyone, you can see Matt's face, but if you want to like pop a comment and say no to Matt's face, then it's fine. We'll go back to hearing his voice.
Oh dear. Might get too many votes with that. I don't know if I want to watch.
Yeah, true. I know I can just pin Matt's face and that's about it, really. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not sure if any of you guys done this before through Zoom. I'm not 100% sure how we get both of us on there. So
change it from speaker view to gallery view. See if that does it.
That's what I'm looking at. So when I go on Zoom itself, it says gallery view now. Oh, it'll change now. There we go. Watch the delay. Watch the delay, Matt.
It is bad.
Then they're going to hear that. By the way, is it this mic that's working, Matt?
Yes, that mic is working.
I've got the perfect setup. Here we go, Matt. We're about to see it.
Everyone's going to be wondering what.
Hey, hi Craig. Hi Ishmael. Hi Flizer. Oi oi. Is that who's Flizer again? I can't remember who that is. Right, we're both on the screen.
Not according to my YouTube.
Yours
there
is
we
even
go.
more delayed. Awesome. All right, guys, we'll get going. I need to actually the first thing I want to do to everyone's in here, because most people in here are the guys from our group. So I really appreciate questions wise, guys, we're going to answer them a little bit later. So Tim, please answer that question, ask that question again. Please copy and paste any questions you might have. We're just going to do a few announcements, and then we're going to talk about sales strategies. I want you to ask questions about that. And then at the end, you can ask anything you want, any Q&A. So we're just going to get going. I need to get Matt's live face.
Just so you know, guys, as well, we're going to aim to finish this one about 8 o'clock. So don't worry, you're not going to be here too late.
Lol. Because you know what we're like. I need to get your face here, mate. So I'm going to make this a bit smaller.
Oh, you're just fiddling around with it on your screen, are you?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna yeah, calm down, Tim. That's it, Scott. Tell your dad. Ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna get going. I've got a few things written down, so Matt's gonna just have to follow my lead for a minute until we get into the meat of it. So the first things first, I just wanted to say something really positive about one individual. I've not actually told him that I'm going to be mentioning tonight, but so Scott from the WhatsApp group, he's watched all the videos. The guy that watched it till 5:30 in the morning, the first time he watched our videos, he's actually managed to, 1, quit his job, and 2, that sounds like just well done, he's quit his job. And 2, he's hired a VA, and that's all because of his efforts with dropshipping. So I want everyone to congratulate Scott. Oh, we are back to speak of you. Oh, man. Sorry, that's my fault again. Okay, we're back to gallery, I think, now. My bad.
Right. No, but anyway, Scott, that is insane. I cannot believe that you've already quit your job, and you're already hiring a VA. Like, that is some mad work. So Scott, really, really, really well done.
Yeah, well, everyone say well done, Scott. So yeah, no, it's all right. There was that delay there because I realised you weren't on gallery. But yeah, really well done, mate.
When did he start, Scott?
Yes, Scott. When did you start? You can explain to us and everyone else when you start. We'll read out what you say as well. How long did it take you to quit your job and hire a VA? Hiring a VA is so impressive. The whole thing is.
Couldn't have done it without your help. That is actually the main reason why we did all this in the first place. We want to see more people doing what Scott is doing, because it's the best feeling of your life.
Yeah, he has. He has set the bar high as well. So really,
yeah, that is very high.
It's ridiculous.
1 month ago this weekend. Boom.
Wow, 1 month ago this weekend. That's insane. I can't believe it's been that long, Scott. God, we did those live calls right at the start. Got sick of your face pretty early on. And yeah, you asked all the questions, mate. You were like a bulldog. You just kept on going, and you've smashed it. So well done.
That is epic, though. Well done, Scott. Cool.
Okay, so moving on to the next thing, and I'm gonna have to read this out. So sorry if it comes up across a bit robotic. The next one is actually a special announcement from Sale Freaks. They did ask me to announce this to you, so I'm literally going to read the message that they sent me. So I apologize if, again, it doesn't rolls off the tongue very well. So for you guys who are doing manual drop shipping and aren't with Sale Freaks but want to keep the manual way, but you kind of want a bit of a hybrid, there's actually a system that Sale Freaks have come out with where you can have your Amazon accounts hosted with them, and you can also add your eBay accounts on them. So it's effectively kind of like non-API, and you get the tracking. So they're going to produce tracking for you from Blue Care Express. So you can actually pay, and it's going to be $60 a month. I'm going to read out a few bits that they've sent me on here. So I'm literally just telling you what they've asked me to sort of say, or what things that they actually do. So I'm going to read out. So the SF tracker will automate your tracking tasks, including certified support for Blue Care Express. As the most veteran dropshipping software in the industry, oh, this sounds kind of lame now. SellFreaks was able to team up with Blue Care Express by creating a working solution to convert Amazon Logistics tracking numbers to BCE, which is Blue Care Express tracking. SF users already enjoying this new service since yesterday and reports excellent results. So there are people already using this. We hear the enormous call for a resolution, so we decided to help our great dropshipping community by developing a unique solution for users who wishes only to automate their tracking tasks, including the BCE conversion. So basically, it's going to be $60 a month, and it's going to support both non-API and API users. The plan includes unlimited tracking, unlimited BCE conversion, 1 Amazon slot for free, get more Amazon slots for additional costs, and free safe access to semi-automate your order fulfillment. Auto return label requests, three eBay accounts for free, and the SellFreaks dashboard as well to help you know your actual profits, which we know isn't true if it's GSP for non-API. As Scott took 3 hours to find out when he could have just listened to me. But yeah, I just wanted to say that bit. I know it didn't roll off the tongue really well. I am probably going to add it in another video somewhere as well. So, you know, we've got more people, but we know we get draw a lot of people in for the YouTube lives. So I thought I'd just mention that now. Has everyone got that?
No, because I didn't even listen.
Yeah. I will put a link in our descriptions to this stuff, so you get no more information. Sophie, you might like this one just because it's basically you can get tracking for anyone who's got manual dropshippers. I think that's the main thing: getting the tracking, getting the safe access. You can add your Amazon accounts, that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll just, you know what? I'm going to paste this information somewhere so you guys can read it.
Paste it in the group. Paste it in the group later.
Yeah, I'll paste it in the group. Anyone who's in the WhatsApp group, I'll paste it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, lovely. They're probably going to tell me off for that because I told them to watch the stream as well. They're like, oh yeah, I should have said it more enthusiastically. I love SellFreaks. The next thing we're about going to talk about now, and then we're going to get into all the questions. You mean that program was the whole course is based on? Yeah, that's right. The whole build-up, all that build-up to this, reading out this message I got from SellFreaks.
Oh, mate. Yeah, we actually got told off from SellFreaks for that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, SellFreaks, did actually go, what? You're doing a course on our competitors? What's going on? It's like, no, we started.
Don't worry, they're not really competitors. They're just...
They're definitely not competitors. But it's just we based. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Got my excuse book here. No. So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to go to is sales strategies and building your own sales strategies. Now, I know we can go into more detail on this. Like we could do a show and tell video, and we did do a video based on sales boosts. But me and Matt are just going to clear up. Sorry, I got an excuse now. I got a WhatsApp message. So we're going to go over sales strategies, and we want you to ask questions based on that. So we're going to just talk first about the importance of having a sales strategy and it changing as well, depending on how sales are with eBay, because they're going to change like any market kind of change. You guys probably have noticed that your sales change on a consistent basis. Like Matt, you know this, they're never the same sometimes, but there are days where there's patterns.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, and also I think we need to talk about this as well, because we're getting quite a lot of questions in the group and personal messages as well, just from people asking about sales. I think a few people were getting a bit paranoid about the sales, which is fair enough. I was there as well. So I think, yeah, definitely talking about our personal sales strategies as well. So, Jono, do you want to talk about what to do when you're getting low or zero sales on an account? What would be the first thing you would go and do?
Okay, so if I'm not getting many sales, right, the first couple of things I'm going to do is one. Okay, I'm going to do two obvious things, and I do these at the same time, and this is like if you need an immediate boost. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go on is I'm going to drop my margins, but I'm going to try and drop my margins in line with listing as well. So go on straight on Sell Freaks, global settings. I'm going to drop those margins. Now I'm talking, you can go as low as, I know this sounds low, but you can go as low as like 1 or 2%. I know 1 sounds a bit ridiculous, but let's say you go down to like 2% on the bottom end, and then you put the top end either 2 or 3 as well. I know that sounds ridiculous, but what this is going to do is create a sales spike. Okay, so when you do this, and then you list in the evening as well, and it's important you list in the evening because I know we've explained this before, but basically it boosts your sales throughout the next day. And while you're listing, your sales get slowed down. So you want to list them when you're not during your peak hours, so after like 10 o'clock if you can, or as late as you possibly can. When you do the two, you combine them both, it will create a sales spike. Now we notice regular days where you like to have sales slowed down. So it's a good idea to have, and we talked on that in a previous video just now, but we want to make more people aware of this, to have certain days where you actually do this, where you create these sales spikes, because once you've created them for 2 days, say you leave it for 2 days, you can then increase your margins and then list again to keep that momentum going, that sales velocity, because that's what it's all about.
Definitely. I think another thing as well that it's important to do, and I know this sounds silly because you probably already gone and done it, but make sure you go and check things like your business policies. Quite often when you use other softwares, especially easync, they love to just change your policies to a different policy when you're listing and you put new listings on. Now this can have a major effect because sometimes you're thinking, oh, I'm listing all these items, I'm doing everything they're telling me. But little do you know that your delivery time is actually going to be 5 days later than it should be. And that is why you're not going to be getting those sales, because all your competitors on those items are going to be, 1 to 2 days. So make sure you check your business policies. Another thing, like Jono's already spoken about before, is make sure you're on the global shipping program, GSP. That will boost sales as well. And another thing as well is sometimes if you're taking it slow and steady, you want to pick the right days to list. And so, what was it? Thursday evenings and Sunday evenings are the two we've always found that listing on a Thursday evening and a Sunday evening always is the prime time to list. The reason being is because Monday, Tuesday seem to be very, very good for sales, or very consistent for sales, I should say. So Sunday evening is great for that. Then Friday is also usually a bit of a drop-off day. So we're going to list Thursday evening to try and boost Friday a little bit, but also have that nice run into the weekend for Saturday and Sunday to pick up those sales as well.
Yeah, completely agree.
But the more you list at the end of the day, I don't want to say the better actually, because that will give the wrong impression to a few people. You need to be careful not to overlist, especially now. And I know that in the course, our course back then was more all about like just velocity.
In our words, Matt, it was list all your items and then ring up and get a limit increase on day one, and it could be like 1,000.
It was very much like, throwing mud at a wall and seeing what sticks. And now it's like, no, you gotta make sure it sticks. You gotta make sure that those items sell, and you just don't want to be flagged by eBay, because you also got to think about it, guys. Always be thinking about it from eBay's perspective. If you're a brand new seller on their platform and you're coming on and you just suddenly listing hundreds, if not thousands of items, that is going to raise a flag. Doesn't matter what platform you are, that is going to raise a flag. They're going to be like, where the hell are they getting all these items from? Whereas if you're only listing 5, 10, 15, 20 a day, or less than that, they are going to obviously, that's normal activity, if you like. You could be buying those from wholesalers, from retailers, from wherever, from your garage, whatever. They're not going to care, or no, it's too little. So I mean, for me personally, for a brand new store which I've opened on API, we've been going only been listing 20 twice a week. So that's 40 items a week. And just because they're hot sellers and they've been well sniped, it gets good sales. So that is the way that we strongly advise you guys to go, which is probably the only difference I can really think of, which is in the course. Everything else is relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I want to add to, I'll try and go between the two things that you said there as well, Matt. We talked about, I'll talk about the sales spike and the steady growth stuff as well. I should add a little bit more. So with the sales spikes, you know how we said about dropping the margins and then listing, and then it's creating a boost. And this is if you're struggling with sales and once you've got past your first few months or first month or so, but I'll just go back to just list purely just getting sales boosts, is if those two are helping, but you need even more of a boost. And again, I know I said in the group, I don't really use this because I don't need to, but it is there as an option for non-API users especially. You can use promoted listings, but don't go crazy on it. I know that it works really well with Spike. I know he can't join us tonight, but he works really well with him because he does wholesale goods. He just goes out and buys stuff from wholesalers and sells it on eBay and does a great job of it and uses promoted listings. But you can use promoted listings at 1%, and you can combine it with listing in the, so if you write this down, guys, listing in the evening, dropping your margins, but remember you got that 1%, so you at least cover yourself by that 1% with on your global settings. You combine those three things, it can be really powerful. Now, if you want to go a step further, but again, I don't really do this, you can go 1% or 0.1% above the trending amount, but that could be anywhere from 1% to 10%. So it can take away a lot of your profit. But if you're there to get velocity, by the way promoted listings works is you only pay when you make a sale. And if they click on your item and then click through to another item, you don't then pay for that, pay for the fee. So you just get, you get the sale if they've seen one item and get another. So I just wanted to explain promoted listings a little bit, how that can help and create those sales spikes. So you combine those three things, you really will see a boost. Going back though to what Matt said, because Matt rightly said, steady growth. Look to, if you've got a small account and we're talking 100 items or even to 1,000 items, just going like at the start, because you're just starting out, you've got nothing on there, going like 10 items a day is okay, especially on like 1,000 item store. If you've got a 100 item store, you might have to go 10 items every other day. And again, that you're going to hone in on your skills of getting the hot selling items. So really get that steady growth. If you guys are just starting out, 10 items a day, no more just for now. And then you're going to build that slowly. And then when you get into your second month and third month, then you go 20, 30 items a day. And you can then, once you've established yourself and you're getting good sales, you can increase margins, you can move things around. You can have this sales strategy schedule that we talk about where you have it 2 days a week, and that can be set in stone. And then that allows you to move on to how you get your items as well, which I want to discuss quickly, which is, start with your manual listing and then move on to the locator tool, because the locator tool on the super hot is a great place to start listing from once you've got a good few items on board. But remember to watch that video there that we put on about listing items fast, because that one is great because you can combine the easync tool, which is the only good thing about easync probably now, grabbing listings from sellers, and you can put them through the locator tool as well on SaleFreaks and build your lists. Matt, is there anything you want to add to that really?
Only the SaleFreaks tool of finding, like nearly new items and all that.
You talking about open box?
Yeah, I am talking about open box.
Oh yeah. Go on, tell people about open box.
On global settings, if you guys have got SaleFreaks, you can also go onto global settings, and there'll be the open box option, which basically what it is that SaleFreaks is going to do a search for you, find hot selling open box items which are like nearly new, and you're going to sell them. Basically, you're going to get bigger profit margins. That is the long story short. So it's a good tool to use. But once again, they have how many do you want to be listing daily? Do not go overboard with this. I know they cap it depending on the size of your account, but do not set that really high. Like I'd set that really low, especially if you're just starting out, like 1 a day. Trust me, they don't always only list 1 a day. Sometimes they list 5 or 10 a day. So they don't always listen to it. So if you go and put 10 a day, I mean, they will literally try and list like 100 a day sometimes. So it's just,
yeah, Coupon Hunter, yeah.
so just don't do that. If Sale Freaks are watching, I think we should all get 10% discount this month. I think that too, Scott.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think the only other thing, you know what, when it leaves your mind and you want to say something. I've just done that. Proper brain fart. That. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I open box items are good. Only sell the new ones, nearly new. Oh, common is like new. That's it.
Yes.
Like new.
Yes.
100%. Watch out for Coupon Hunter. It can get you sales restrictions because of Vero, because it comes straight from Amazon, but they are good. So I put a few on sometimes.
It's once again, it's a good option if you need the sales. If you're doing well for sales at the moment already, then I would say don't use it, just because of the Vero risk.
Yeah. Before we get questions from you guys about sales strategies or what we've just said, which we'd love you to ask questions. If you haven't got any, that's fine. One thing that we are going to put in the Google Drive that we share with you guys in the group is we're going to put in the guide about what your limits should be on eBay every month for the first 3 months. Because if you say, like Scott's had to do this, he's had to slow his sales down because doing that well. If basically there's like a £5,000 limit in your first month. Second month, is it 10 or 12, Matt?
We narrowed it down to 12, but I would say 10 really.
10, and then was it?
5. Then it's 25, but I would want to go and say 20.
So we're doing a 5, 10, 20 limit. We're not going to delve into it too much, but we've got it in the guide. It's going to tell you exactly, like it's going to tell you sort of guidelines. So you're not getting flagged by eBay, because eBay sees you as new sellers and you're suddenly doing really well. They can just give you an MC011, which is like them. They shut you down temporarily, investigate everything, and want invoices and loads of stuff. So, yeah, we're going to put that guide in there for you guys as well, because we want to make sure you guys get good sales. You get through the first 3 months, and then longevity. You get your sales, and you can make money over a long period of time, and you do well.
Yeah, once you're through the 3-month period, you're kind of, I'm not gonna say you're not like free. You can't just go listing thousands of items still, but you're going to be out of like I want to call it the probation period. You're kind of out of that. eBay aren't going to flag you so easily.
It's like the PayPal jail thing, but different. But it's like how you've got eBay put you in a jail for 3 months as well.
It's very similar to that, actually.
Yeah. Guys, are there any questions that any of you have about what we've just said? I know we've just like bundled that in, but
I know it's not. It is relevant to what we've done. Have you ever got past an MC011?
Okay, thanks, Sophie. Damn it, we did say that. We did mention that. No.
Did we not? Didn't we get one?
We never have, Matt. Whenever we've tried, we've never got to the end. No, have we ever been denied? We've never been denied.
Oh yeah. I've been denied it.
Oh, you have? Okay, Matt's been denied. Some people have. There are people in the Sell Freaks community which will actually get in their Telegram group. They're on Telegram. So there's some guys that have. It's getting harder and harder to get past an MC011.
The MC011 is very, like, whereas before you kind of had like a 50-50 chance of doing it. I don't want to scare anyone, but now you kind of got like a 10% chance of getting through it. And that is why it's more important now than ever to just try and play by eBay's rules, basically. And that's the main thing. And that's why we've put these limits of don't go over 5,000 in your first month, don't go over 10,000, don't go over 20,000. How many accounts have you had in MC011? Well, all of my personal accounts went down all at once from MC011.
Oh my God.
3, and John had 5.
Should we say a number? 12, I reckon I've had.
In total?
I think I've had 12.
I think I've had more than that. I think I've had about 20.
15,
but
20.
Just so you know, guys, that is because we were trying to work out stealth. Stealth is hard. Stealth, there was a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. So guys, don't get scared off by that. Have you got any questions about the sales stuff, or are you guys all clear on what we said? I just want to make sure that there's something that I want to make sure that we've not missed anything. That's all. So are you all good on sales strategies?
No good for the gab. Danny couldn't get past this. So true.
Yeah. I mean, oh, and Scott, 3 months. Then you'll have your Lambo, yellow one.
No, because he can't go past those sales restrictions. So
cool. Yeah, and then PayPal are holding $3,000 of his money because he said he was 17. He said he was 18 when he was 17.
Oh no.
Noob.
Wait, Scott's 17.
No, he's 20 now. But when he first signed up to PayPal, he said he was 18. And he was 17 at the time.
Oh, still 20.
Yeah, Danny definitely got the gift of the gab. The man does not shut up.
He's from Birmingham, so you know.
Birmingham. He's from Yorkshire.
I thought it was Birmingham. You've always said Birmingham.
I've not said Birmingham.
Definitely have.
He's a northerner, not like a middle of the road guy. Birmingham.
Oh, sorry, Danny. I got that one.
From the Black Country, Birmingham. That's how they speak. He's like slur, no, Yorkshire. That's how Danny is. I love Danny. Danny's a friend, by the way, guys. It's not like I just pick on him all the time. Don't make.
Okay, right. This is actually a good question, relevant as well. How do you avoid your account getting flagged due to item location? I mean, they can.
Sorry, I missed that one.
Items are coming from different locations. That's a good question. Well, how do you avoid it? You just kind of. They don't actually really look into that too much unless they're looking into your account for a different specific reason. So, for example, if you have made God knows how many sales, then they're going to do a deep dive into your account, but they don't generally just look at that. However, what I've done before is I have actually set postcodes of fulfillment centers from Amazon as my postage address. And if they ever ask me about it, I was simply going to say, which they have actually asked me when I was on a chat with them. I just said that I was using prep centers, so they're doing my prepping for me, and that's why it was different to my address. Because prep centers, guys, is used by all types of sellers. So that is a perfectly good, valid reason. So,
the item location is something that I know in America hitting big, and they're hitting here a little bit as well. I personally have either used what it says on my eBay account as my post from, and also use post from another address. And as long as they're consistent on Sale Freaks as on eBay, for the most part, it's absolutely fine. And then, like Matt said, you can explain yourself a little bit as well if you need to, but we have been okay with that.
Right. There's quite a few questions coming in now, actually.
Let me just see. What do you do when the accounts get closed down? Craig, Matt just cries. I just say, man up, let's get on with it.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
we assess it really, don't we, Matt? We try and think, well, we used to anyway. We used to go, okay, look, can we get this reopened? Is there any point? Or do we just unsubscribe the shop, cut our losses, and just move on? We have kind of tended to go towards just cutting our losses and moving on, because we didn't get much success with getting the accounts reopened, or they weren't, I don't know, old enough to really feel like it mattered. Yeah,
to kind of warrant it. But once again, guys, can't stress enough, this is purely coming from a trying to do a stealth kind of point of view. You guys who just starting, obviously, you're all good. You're a green light, so don't worry about this.
Ishmael did actually ask a question. Scott, I don't know if you saw it. What did you say there? How much are you making to leave your job? Oh, good question. Scott, can you actually... I don't know if it's hard to answer that, isn't it? Because you've got your P&L. It's not easy.
Especially in your first month.
He's only just been going for a month, but well done anyway. I heard he's got a really good boss that's giving him furlough for as long as possible, even though he's already quit. It's great. Next question.
Can you explain the listing fees properly again, please?
Oh, where's that? Is that Shahab?
Yeah. That was a good one, actually, because Oh, hang on.
Oh, the
right,
Sale
maybe.
Freaks. Oh, Shahab, do you mean Sale Freaks listing fees or eBay listing fees?
Should we cover them both anyway?
Please specify. I don't want to cover Sale Freaks. It's really difficult. By the way, my mic's here, everyone. That's why I'm speaking down to this corner.
Let's cover eBay then. Let's cover eBay. Right. Okay. So with the eBay listing fees, like if you're on a basic shop, what I believe it's you got 250 free listings before you're then charged 10p per listing. And what we worked out, we've already done the working out for you guys. Before you want to go to a featured store, you want to wait till you're about 800 items. Yeah. That's when it's most cost effective. And what day of the month do they want to do that? They want to do that on the 1st of the month.
Yeah, so you want to be, so basically, you know what I missed earlier in the sales strategy, also delisting your items that are either 30 days, haven't had any sales if you're a new store, or 60 days once you've established it after 3 months. So remember that, guys. And that's part of what we're saying now. So with the shop, you want to delist on the last day of the month. But I always say go cautious, go on the 29th, or if it's 28 days, go on the 28th. But because they usually do it by the 30th, and eBay a bit weird on the times that they use, the time zone. So on the 29th, you delist your ones that aren't selling for the last 30 days. Then on the 1st, in the evening, you then list new hot sellers. And what's happening is you're not then using your double usage of your listings.
Because if you list on the 29th, you're going to get billed for them, even though they've only been a day old. So that's really annoying. So don't do that.
Yeah, it is so annoying. So all the stores have your limits. So 250 on basic, 1500 on your featured store. And then Anchor is the only one where you can just have as many as you want. But that's only good to go up to once you've gone over 8,000 items.
And that used to be the main goal for us: get to 8,000 items, get to Anchor Store, and just go nuts. Yeah, and that's what we used to do. But now we don't even go to Anchor, do we?
No. We've got one store that's Anchor, and that's because mine. It's got 10,000 items, between 8 and 12,000 items. It never goes over that. And we used to have stores with 100,000 items or 80k, 60k items, and that was normal. So anyone who wants to ask the question, do you still have those stores? No, we don't. We don't run those kind of stores either now. We won't build them that big. I think the other thing about shop fees is there is a 10p. Once you've gone over your free listings on featured and basic, you will get charged. I think it's 10p, but please correct me if I'm wrong. On the small shop, basic shop, and then is it 5p on the featured store after you're allotted? Something
along those lines. I don't know why, but 8p was ringing a bell in my head. But whatever it is.
Two items. Okay, right. Let's go in order here. Shahab, some listing fees properly. Brum Brum, Yorkshire pudding, Matt, Jesus.
Yes, and that.
Well, we're going to do it near me because I can't be bothered to come down to you. And you, Matt.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
You Southern Fairies can come up here. Me and Danny will be waiting. Find a coffee shop. And a Sale Freaks invited.
They're from Israel, so they probably won't make it.
Yes, then they're invited. No, we'll do 2 meetings then. One with them there, we talk to them. Then the other one, they're not there. We'll bitch about them. It's fine.
There's nothing to bitch about.
Sorry, AD, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Everyone, quickly, can everyone hit the like button? I know 12 of you have liked it, but let's get as many likes as possible. So anyone who hasn't liked it, please like.
Question: had 2 items delivered, signed for customer, says not received. What can we do if I said I was on a call? Signed for by the customer. Well, if it's signed for by the customer, then you've got to say, well, I'm sorry, but it's not my problem. It's a courier problem. The item has been signed for. They can't really get away with that one, to be honest with you. I mean, what to be good customer service, say something along the lines of, I'm really sorry, I've just done a deep dive with check with the courier. I've been on the phone with them all morning, really tug at the heartstrings. They insist that the items were delivered. They've even sent me proof that they were signed for. Can you please check with everyone who's living in your household that they've received the items? And if not, then I'm afraid you're going to have to take this problem up with the courier, because we have, because they have provided us proof. And if not, we're going to lose out on money. And maybe say, and at this time, being an online business, we can't afford to do that. So
eBay can be flexible sometimes. I know they can be cruel as well.
eBay will be on your side for that.
Yeah, they'll see tracking as well. They'll see that you've tried, and when you talk to them, eBay can be flexible. We've had feedback removed just because we spoke to eBay. We've had items that we've kept the profit because we've spoken to eBay, and they understand that we need to be protected in some way as well. So Tim, that can work. What Matt just said.
Any tips for selling higher profit items? Well, okay, so yes, but I mean, first of all, you've got to get established. I think that is the biggest thing. Don't try and run before you can walk, really. And also another thing, guys, should we talk about it? I don't know. When you guys get more established, the reason why we haven't hooked you guys up with gift cards already is because it gets a little bit complicated. And at first, you just want to focus on selling items on eBay and getting to know the eBay platform. That's all you want to focus on.
Yeah.
But just remember, you have got gift cards to come. So whereas you might not make much profit for the first 1, 2, 3 months. I mean, it took me 6 months to start making any decent profit, guys. Okay. So just have that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
But once you get there, it's a snowball effect. You're really hard to get the momentum going. And then once it's going, it just blows up in your face. So, in a good way.
Yeah, I agree. And it will, and you'll get that momentum going. And Sean, just like for tips right this second, it's the same as the smaller items. Remember, you could lower the percentage. It's of a higher priced item. It means you're going to get more money for that item. So you can still go ahead and find the ones that are selling 5 or more in the last week or so if you want. And then you can drop the margins, add promoted listings. You can still do this stuff. So the higher profit items, just be a bit more, just cherry pick them a bit more, be a bit more strict on them. Really find those super hot items, and then you can just play around with your margins because you are going to get more money per item anyway. So the higher profit ones, and by the way, I make good money from the higher profit ones. So I completely advocate in doing it because I have margins to set between 2 and 16%. You saw, I advise that. That's what I use on my best selling store. And I get items that I'm selling, and I will batch list like 50, 100, 200 items or something of just expensive stuff, £100 and up. Don't be scared, by the way, of selling these. And then I'll get these margins up to 16% on these items. So then the other day I had 3 items that made me £100 in one day. It was ridiculous, but I was like, wow. Yeah.
That's obviously great and fantastic, but guys, I wouldn't advise just going and do that because you don't even want to be listing over 100 items in one go right now.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that many items. Yeah. That's because the store's 10,000 items. It needs
focus. I guess what I'm saying is just focus to start with, just establishing your stores. That's it. I know everyone wants to worry and think about profit, but I mean, if you're in it for the long game, that will not be your priority.
And one thing to add as well, as you grow to that point and you come to selling higher ticket items, a lot of people are scared of it because of the amount of money that's involved. Don't worry about that. The stats for high ticket items, you get fewer returns. They tend to be better quality, and you get GSP sales increase on higher profit items.
Massively.
Don't be afraid of them when you get to that point.
Sophie said her partner got a GSP item and didn't put the reference. Will it be
brain fart moment, Sophie's girlfriend? It won't be okay. No. It will go to the GSP center and get lost. So you need to then probably create an item not received case with Amazon. But the problem is they may or may not give you that refund. You need to, Matt, how did we handle these? I can't remember.
We always put the reference, to be honest.
Yeah, we did, but I think there was the odd one that kind of slipped through. You know when you click and Amazon advises 2 things, and there's one that says a reference number and one that says without the reference, and you can accidentally leave it. You have to...
Oh no, that's what you can do. You can ask them if you can edit the address on your order. That's what you can do. Ask Amazon that.
Good point.
And then you can try and put the reference in. Do that ASAP as well. In terms of Vero items, do you list them? Yeah, do you list them? Every time I'm listing from generator through easync grabber, I lose half free Vero. And do you both have only non-API accounts? You've got one API account, don't you?
I have one API account.
Yes, all non-API accounts. And yeah, no, we do not list Vero. We do not list Vero. Vero is just a great, if you list Vero, it's just like you're just poking the beast. eBay will probably look into your account quite deeply, and plus you've listed something like with a violation on it, so it's just a red flag.
Yeah, look, you're gonna have to just let eSync and Sailfix do their thing, Flizer, because
I get it's annoying that you're losing half your items, but see it as a good thing.
Yeah, look, as you're growing, just let the softwares do their thing, because we moved to Sailfreaks from eSync, and now Vero went way down because they have got a better system. It's a system where it shares all the Vero across everyone, and you just send them a message saying this is a Vero item, and then bam, it'll scan your items. You can remove them. Now, when you're more experienced, and I have done this before, but very, very little, because my VAs just delist the Veros like ruthlessly. I have allowed Vero items on Sailfix, where there's a button for that, but you only do that if you find some ridiculously selling well item and it's like another drop shipper, and so it's not really a Vero. Someone's just cautiously put it on as a Vero, because unfortunately Sailfix have got a lot of brands where it could be from America or Veros in other places, or someone's just being cautious. So you can do that in the future. So I'm not saying no, but what we're saying is just let the softwares do their thing and just grow, because there are plenty of items out there. There's so many, you will be able to get a lot on there still, and there'll always be more items than you'll need that are selling well. Sophie, just before we go on to, sorry, I'll just quickly go back to yours. By the way, you can also try and get Amazon to cancel that order with the driver. So if it's gone out, there is a chance. You just need to go on the chat, and then you might need to go on them the next day as well on the Amazon chat. So if they're still having problems with that, Sophie, just you can sometimes retrieve parcels, but they kind of get it to be returned to Amazon, so then you can get a refund on that.
Well, how many accounts do you always have at one time? If you had 20 closed between you, I only have one. No. Okay, I see where you're coming from, but no, because the reason why we've had so many shut down is because once again of the stealth route. You guys aren't doing the stealth route, so don't worry about it. One is fine. If you went and set up 3, 4, 5, it wouldn't matter in terms of being shut down, because they can link your accounts. That's the biggest problem we've had. We've had to get into, the technical sides of things, of changing our IP addresses every time, making sure that we're using RDPs as well, so that they can't connect the device, make sure different PayPal accounts. It gets very confusing. We're not going to go into it.
No. Yeah, we advise you guys. Look, this is the reason why. Ishmael, this kind of answers your question a little bit as well about Scott. We only create accounts because we want to increase our income. We do it purely like we're not thinking about that stuff. That's just happened to us, and just like Matt said, we're now only doing it, or when we do it, is just to create more income. And Scott's done that. That's why he's in a position where he's quitting his job and he sees this growing. And he's got like 3 or 4 eBay accounts now. So that's just, we do that for a financial reason, or a smart move.
How can you manage that many accounts? VAs are so life-saving. That's how we can manage that many accounts.
Get yourself a VA, onlinejobs.ph. They are great. VAs are awesome. Oh, Sean said it as well. Scott, like we said, he's getting his first VA within a month. You are ridiculous, Scott. I think I'm going to stop helping Scott.
Yes. Slow down, man.
He's going to get his own YouTube channel and start teaching everyone, charge him on the course.
Yeah.
Do you want to earn 10 grand a month? Yeah. Buy my course for $999.95. Yeah.
God, sound like Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, top tip, guys: stay away from no bullshit drop shipping, because
Mark Augusti will take your money and do nothing for you.
How can you trust a VA? Honestly, okay, so you've got to be careful. To start with, we just gave them limited access to things, didn't give them access to PayPal. We still did everything on PayPal. Gave them access to our eBays, yes, but I mean, we were monitoring them. But anyway, just like normal employees, to be honest, they very, very quickly earn your trust. Put it this way, we trust our manager, our main VA. Well, I trust all of them actually with everything. They could go into my PayPal and steal all my money.
Honestly, they could steal everything.
But they wouldn't do that. They're honestly, well, they haven't done it, and they've worked for us for what, like a year and a half.
Yeah, and they like, yeah, like Matt said, my VA's got one document that's got everything, literally everything on there. In fact, Matt, you've probably done this as well. I put passwords on there for stuff that's nothing to do with her. That's obviously whatever accounts I have, and I just put it on there because I'm like, oh, it's in one place. Plus, Diana's got a copy, so I'm good.
They are trustworthy people, Scott, but do be careful, especially to start with, because you do hear the horror stories. So
yeah,
don't go crazy. Southreach versus easync, Vero. Yeah, no compare. You're right, Danny. easync. Oh, guys, you're so lucky. About a year and 2-3 months ago, Vero was a big issue, and Benjamin.
Oh, Ben's in the house.
Oh, shout out to Ben.
Right, this is Ben. He has his own YouTube channel. Ben I can't even remember. Damn, what is it called again? The Amateur Guru? Amazon Amateur Guru. I'm gonna get the link.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so obviously, I do not recommend for 1 second splitting focuses. It's never a good idea. But let me tell you,
don't trust Ben either. He's from the southwest.
Yeah,
we
started our journey in dropshipping. Same time Ben started his in Amazon FBA.
Oh yeah, I remember when Ben messaged me when I did my. If you guys have watched my first video where I'm completely lame, my name's John Owen from Derby. You know. But yeah, Ben messaged me. He actually was one of the first people to probably subscribe to me as well.
Yeah, he's got a. So if you ever do let's get into Amazon, he's definitely, you want to go check out his videos. They're very, very helpful.
Yeah, they are really helpful. And if you want to have an awesome drinking game as well, if you watch his first few videos, every time he says guys, you got to drink a shot of beer, and every time he says guys 3 times, you have to drink a shot of vodka. You get wasted. We played it with Ben. He got drunk himself.
He got so drunk. Just don't worry, Ben. I do it the same in our course, which is for free on YouTube for everyone to see. So
yeah, Matt says it so many times, it's ridiculous. And I keep saying, and in this video, we do a compilation of me going in this video and you going, guys.
Guys, yeah. Oh, that was so funny. We actually all went down to Devon and we did a meetup. That's actually when we filmed the course, and we met up with Ben. That was an epic night out, actually. It was good fun.
Oh, that was a good night out. Got pretty drunk. This is Ben's.
Okay.
All the lads. We watched that, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is Ben's channel. Link.
Guys, any other questions as well? See, I said it there. Guys, hey guys, you got any questions, guys?
We're gonna keep saying it now. Oh, Ben literally like helped us, even though we had that failing Amazon product. He helped us just like sell it off, and he did an amazing job at doing that.
We would have lost so much more money.
We would have lost more, and funny enough, we got to like page 1, but we didn't want to go again because we just got a bit fed up of Amazon, to be honest. That's just our experience.
Who do you two support?
Amazon. Ben is smashing on Amazon. He's got like 5 products now. So speak to this guy, go to his channel, subscribe to him. I'm going to plug him all day long because he's a good lad as well.
He's got a bit quiet on YouTube, and he needs to get back on it because he has got so much value.
Oh yeah. Comment on his videos saying, "Where are the new videos, Ben? Come on, pull your finger out. Stop building houses."
Yes.
Get out of that prison of yours. Job.
Who do you two support? Footy. God. Well, I don't like this question
because you get some hate.
I support Portsmouth. Don't know why. I just always supported Portsmouth.
That's okay.
On the FA Cup 2008, just so you know. Yeah.
I support Derby. Yay.
He's from Derby.
And I live most of the time in Nottingham. So what's going on with that?
Yeah, yeah, that's not
Forest
good.
and Derby. They don't like each other, by the way. People don't know that. They're rivals.
Yeah, well, yeah, big ones. I bet we've got some Saints fans as well. Bloody hell. How do I get a Maserati like you? Ben's just said that. Ben, keep going with your Amazon business. You're basically there, mate.
Ben, don't try and list 10,000 items a day for 3 days straight.
Yes.
Quite simple.
Oh,
You would tell
so...
everyone the story of Ben. So Ben came on board with us like last year, and he was just like, right, lads, I've got this. We got him an account. We set him up. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get going, lads. Like, oh, Ben, what are you doing? How much are you listing? And we thought maybe 1,000 a day. Yeah, I've listed 5,000 so far. What? And the next day, Ben, how you doing? Yeah, listen, another 5,000. I'm killing it. I'm getting like 100 sales a day. Slow down, Ben.
What happened, guys? Oh, you got shut down.
Yeah, he got shut down and was like, oh, that sucks. And then he went again and again and again. He was like, my new record, lads, 3 weeks and 2 days.
How many items have you got listed? 40,000. Brilliant.
Yeah, 40,000 in how many days? 7.
Tim and Scott are Pompey fans. Oh my God. This is meant to be.
Nice. Oh, of course they are. I forgot about that. Yeah, I could have said that, to be honest. My bad. Yeah, I said to Scott, my dad's from Portsmouth.
Unbelievable.
Hey, guess what? My sister lives in Southampton.
Boo. I'll tell you what, I'll say this real quick because Scott and Tim, you'll appreciate this. My girlfriend took me to Fratton Park for my birthday. And we walk out of the stadium, we just won 3-0 against Crawley. Great result. And she's reading out the Premier League scores and she goes, oh, Southampton won. Oh, I really like Southampton. This is in the middle of a very condensed crowd of Pompey fans. I was like, no, you don't. She's like, yes, I do. You can't tell me what I can and can't like. I'm like, no,
it's not that.
I can. You don't like them.
Just say that to those 20,000 fans right there.
Yeah.
Should have bought her a Southampton top and just stood there and been like, I like Southampton.
I just walked away from her.
Yeah, no matter who you are.
Right. Anyway, does Sell Freaks reload your scans for free? Started with 5,000 and close to running out.
After 30 days, on your billing date, yeah. But you could ask them for more. You could try and I'm sure they might do it. I personally haven't got to that point really in a long time since we started.
Yeah, there are like they can be flexible with their prices as well. Sell Freaks. It's not always
but it depends who to get through to. I won't mention any names who are not great at giving you stuff.
Right. Okay. That is a good point. Talk about competitors and when not to list if there are more than a few. Right. Okay. So, in terms of when not to list, I personally would just say anytime during the day, it's the worst. It has such a negative effect on your account, especially on the hot selling days. We're talking about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday as well. Really, just stick to the evenings. If you don't want to do the work, and I understand that, what you want to do is you want to set up as if you're going to list, get everything ready. All you got to do is click a button, and then come on at 11 p.m., click the button, list, done, go to bed, go to sleep, don't worry about it. So that's what I would say. Yeah,
and add to what Matt said just then, don't worry about the competitor thing. Because the next thing saying is about if there's 20 competitors. So if you want to be that specific and in particular, then you could, anything that's cold, selling one or more and it's got 20 competitors, then maybe don't sell it. But you've got to remember this, Sean, and I think we might have mentioned it before, you get airtime. Everyone's getting airtime. So it's about you having a good sales strategy, and then you get your items is going to go further up the ranking by listing at a certain time, dropping your margins, promote listing, all these little things that you're going to add in. You're going to go probably above these competitors because you're going to get the airtime. You're going to get the best match. Remember, it's not best price, it's best match. And you're going to get put at the top of there. So you'll still get that opportunity to do so. So you don't worry about the competitors too much. If you really want to be specific, then maybe not do 20 if it's cold. But I don't look at that. I literally will just list the item and then you can just delist it later on and replace it. So don't worry about it too much. You'll
test.
Test. Yeah, just like the video. Test.
People, the people who do the best. Sorry to interrupt you, John. People
Right.
who do the best at drop shipping are the people who test the most. So just test.
And that's all me and Matt did for so long. Like, by the way, all this stuff that we told you, about 0.5 or 1% of it's come from other people telling us. The rest has just come from trial and error.
Yeah, like listing times, for example, that took us months to work out the best listing time. Absolute months, you know.
Took us months to find out what that button is with, create listings without preview or preview on easync. So there were certain basic things we didn't see, and we spent ages listing. You guys got it easy, by the way, huh?
Any particular time, right? Yeah, list the later the better. Literally, the later the better. I'd say just before you go to bed.
Yeah,
so I mean, go to bed at 1 a.m. List at 1 a.m. If you go to bed at 10 p.m.
Yeah, Matt's absolutely right. So you just as late as you can, prep them before if you don't want to be doing them at night because you're tired. It's going to take you longer because I get it. Tasks at night take longer. So when you finish work or before work or during the day, if you've got time, prep the listings and then you click list. Get them through Locator Tool, get them all ready to list, to generate, or put them in your listing wizard if you've got hot sellers you've made yourself. And then it can be any time late. If I was going to set a time, I'll be completely honest with you, you've got any time to do it. Like Matt said, as late as possible, but let's just say 10 o'clock onwards is okay because your sales are dipping by that point. You want it during a time where your sales are starting to dip and then it goes into the next day. But if you can only stay up till 9 p.m. at night, then list at 9, or you can list early in the morning. So if you get up at 6 a.m. and you can list straight away, that's also fine.
Yeah, if you're going to bed at 9, you're getting up early at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So in that case, list at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and you can join me in listing at 4 or 5 in the morning.
There you go. There you go. We've got a Newcastle fan. Yeah, you'll probably win the Premier League next season with Messi and Ronaldo up front. So
yeah, probably true. The Saudis will just buy everything. They've got unlimited oil. Well, so they believe. Until Elon Musk rules the world.
Do you use default listings descriptions? Yes, use default listings descriptions. We didn't for a bit with
yes and no, but we have to.
Yeah, we find the default stuff works pretty well. Yeah, non-API, like John says, we don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, works well.
If you guys do have a choice, by the way, do change it. And if you guys want some examples, then we will give you the information. I'm happy to share what we had, the writing, because I know like eSync, you can only really choose what they've got. Really, I know you can pay for other stuff, but choose what they have if you want a free option. And then we'll give you the information to put in there if you like. Or we'll put it in a template on the Google Drive because the wording's not very good, we find. And you want to just explain, like, the customers want to know that they're definitely getting a good service from you. So, the delivery, GSP, that you're in safe hands, good customer service. You can say all that positive stuff. So we can copy and paste that.
Put it in the templates as well for everyone in the group. Yeah. Would you still recommend easysync for a new dropshipper? That is a tough question.
Okay, Ishmael, to be fair, I've spoken to Ishmael about this, and Ishmael's budget is very, very, very low. And I know that you got basically, guys, you got this two things. You got SaleFreaks are more expensive. However, you get good sales and good service, right? Free trial, great. As long as you can, happy to manually fulfill those orders. They're brilliant. And long term, ultimately, go to SaleFreaks. If you can make that jump to them now, go there. However, eSync are $15 at the start. Do offer non-API, and you can still use them. And because they're only $15, you can start with them as long as you go with non-API. Do not go with API. I would say so if you're going to make the switch to SaleFreaks non-API. You want that consistency.
Scott's piped up and answered it for you.
There you go. Listen to Scott if you like. I just want to, eSync service is very poor. And I'm not going to beat around the bush with that. And I know our course is based on eSync. So it's kind of.
But that's when they were under different owners. So
yeah, they are under different owners. And I'm not going to apologize to anyone who's from eSync right now. We just haven't seen any improvements. Except
we've always had a bad experience. We've always come away feeling a bit annoyed. But having, like you said, if you're on a really tight budget, I think you can make it work with them for sure. I mean, Trev has been he's stuck with them for ages, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's he's doing pretty well as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I'm aware, I should say. So it can be done. Maybe speak to Trev individually, Ishmael. He is in the WhatsApp group, and see, because he'll probably know a bit more than we do about it right this very moment. So
I think that's it all for the questions.
yeah.
Hello. Oh, AD's here. Everyone stop talking badly about Sale Freaks. Quickly. AD's the owner of Sale Freaks. Sale Freaks amazing. Woo.
No, that's cool that he's here though, for sure.
No, we're joking. No, we've just been, actually, funny you join us, AD. At this moment, we were just slating easync and saying how great Sale Freaks are. So, and Scott,
you should have joined 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, literally just even, you should have been here like a minute ago, AD. Scott was just talking about, we were talking about how Scott's doing really well. He joined Sale Freaks. He's been done 1 month. He's quit his job, AD, and also he's hired a VA. So that's how well one of our guys is doing already. Woo-hoo.
Boom.
Oh, Trev's James. Oh, hi, Trev.
Yeah.
It's a cool story how we met Trev, actually.
Yeah. Right, we'll go into this story how we met Trev, because if anybody wants to ask, please do, and we will answer. Yeah, so don't know if anyone's familiar with Derek Struggle, the man, the legend.
I'll put his YouTube thing in it.
Yeah, he's FBA orientated, but I mean, he's a very inspirational dude to kind of follow on social media.
Yeah.
And just his journey. He's very real with his emotion as well. He doesn't beat around the bush. He kind of like, he's a very cool guy. But anyway, he's from the States. He came over to England to do a group meetup, which we want to do with you guys as well, do a good connection meetup. And he offered it for free. We went, Jono and I went to see him. Like so little cool. Fanboys, like
last minute as well. So good.
We're so excited. And we met Trev there. And this meeting kind of finished around 10, 11 p.m. And we sat in London speaking with Trev till about 1-2 o'clock in the morning. So that was awesome. And it was so last minute. I was actually teaching a student eBay as well, like easync at the time, helping him learn the ropes and all that stuff. He was just getting set up, and you rang me and said, "Let's go." And I'm in an hour, and I went around this roundabout literally to go on the M1. Like, should I go? Should I not? And I kept going in and out of signals. I couldn't hear Matt half the time. Then eventually it was like, you just said, Matt, you said one thing to me. You said, in 3 months' time, you're going to look back and you're either going to say, "Oh, you met Derek Struggle. How cool was that?" Or we're going to go, "Oh, it's a shame we missed the opportunity." And I was like, "Fuck you, Matt. You got me straight away." Yeah. That was it. I was just like, we've got to go. So we did it. And it was an amazing experience. The guy has so much focus and he was so intense. He was just like, yeah. What do you think of that? And you're like, I don't know what I think.
He like listened to you and everything, answered your questions. And you're like, how do you do that with all that focus? I've like lost train of thought during this call like 10 times.
That is awesome dude.
Yeah, Trev, you did miss your train, and I had to take you home. And no, everyone, it wasn't in a Maserati. It wasn't at that stage. Before you ask, it was in a VW Passat, because me and Matt are on the Passat patrol.
Oh yeah,
Matt's got a black Passat as well. So have I. I've got the Escape big booth.
You got a Maserati, and you always drive the Passat. So
see it in the pictures, yeah. Like they can imagine I'm always driving the Maserati and pulling up like. It's more like. I can't even do it.
Hang on, we actually have a genuine dropshipping question.
Oh, sorry, we've been messing around.
Do you guys strictly list hot selling items now, or do you just list a few random things sometimes too? Yeah, we do both.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Shahab. I do sometimes just list random shit.
But that's just for fun.
So we do both. Like hot selling items, definitely kind of they are really the way to go. But at the end of the day, you can have a lot of luck as well with items which aren't so hot. So, for example, seasonal items, definitely one to go for. Like at the moment, I'd say garden outdoors is big. Very, very soon. In fact, guys, list them now. Actually, even if they're not hot sellers, list fans, list bedroom fans and all that. People are going to start buying that soon.
Yeah,
so get them on now.
That's true. Aircon as well. Aircon units.
Aircon, yeah.
Anything to do with outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, start thinking outside the
Halloween,
box.
when it's coming up to Halloween, list Halloween items. When it's coming up to Valentine's Day, list Valentine's Day items. You know, just kind of use your common sense with that. But so for that reason, no, we don't always use hot items. Sometimes we also list random stuff.
As a precaution, you can just get loads of items from a category using the easync grabbing tool, which we think is best, or you can grab the link, whichever. Go onto the locator tool and then just put anything that's cold and above. So you know it's at least sold. And the main thing is it's been through some kind of Vero checks. It's on someone else's eBay. So that is what you can do if you want to just like insurance, just make sure you're staying safe. Otherwise, we have sometimes just list straight from Amazon. And like Matt said, we're doing it because it's seasonal. I did drones once. I just listed a load of drones and I got some drone sales. The other day, I listed a load of paddling pools and I got some sales on my paddling pools and the little swimming pool things. Like loads of kids' outdoor toys are selling well as well. So
there you go. It makes a lot of sense to be selling those kind of items as well right now. So, cool.
Is there any more questions? Scott's got 9 cars in his yard. Absolute petrol head. He probably has because he is a bit of a petrol head. No, nothing wrong with Passat. Thank you very much. But I know that he did his own head gasket on his car, so that's impressive.
Oh dear. Scott is a petrol head.
He's got a Polo, but like a 2-liter or something ridiculous, souped up.
Yeah, they're rare. Pretty sure they're rare because I actually looked to buy one before.
Did you?
And then like they're way too expensive for what they are. No offense, Scott.
That's why he did the head gasket himself.
Yeah.
Someone hurt my finger.
How much should you list for seasonal items, or does it not really matter? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's all about catching that wave. But I'd say like try and definitely list like at least 2 weeks beforehand, like especially for things like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can list stuff for like blokes, but it's more about women really. Valentine's Day, let's be honest.
But I suppose you can sorry.
Oh, blokes are last minute with buying things on Valentine's Day, so you don't have to be too careful.
No, I was about to say what were you saying, Matt? You can just start listing a couple of weeks before, and then just keep going right up to about 2 or 3 days before that date. And then in general, Shahab, you can list seasonal items, and you can just list more often. So stick to what your like regime, say of two a week, but the amount of items you are listing on those 2 days, and then just add listings on more days. So you can just list more often if you want to just get an influx of these seasonal items. Like Christmas, I start listing in November because we get good sales from like 1st of November onwards. I start putting them in, and then after Halloween, and then I start really ramping up mid-November. Loads of Christmas decorations, loads of Christmas stuff.
There we go. Right, guys, we've been. Oh, I said guys again. Bloody hell.
Oh, I said guys.
People.
I blame Ben.
We've been going for about an hour. Any last minute questions you guys want to ask before? Oh, I said it again. Before we go, because I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah. Anything else? AD, have you got any questions? Nope. Sitting here in silence.
Anyone?
Hey, AD, like this video. Subscribe. Everyone like and subscribe. Come on. Let's get some likes. We're on 15. I think we grabbed a couple earlier.
Right, guys. Well, I think we're going to probably... Oh, would you make delivery time quicker for dates like Valentine's Day?
That's a really interesting question, Sophie.
It is.
AD is tracking working now. Sorry, I just seen that from Danny.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Ishmael's asked also if he can get the link for the Google Drive. Ishmael, if you're in the support group, then yes, we will definitely send it. Should we I think it's in the support group, isn't it? Do we just need to put it back to the top so that people can see it?
What for the the link? Yeah, sorry, Ishmael. Yeah, no, I add people. I actually add people's Gmails to it. So yeah, Ishmael, send me a Gmail, WhatsApp me your Gmail email address or whatever email address you have, and I'll get you on there.
Right. Sophie's question, because we've not answered.
Oh yeah, Sophie, we don't personally, but you can. You can either lower the next day delivery cost or temporarily put everything onto a 48-hour delivery time if you feel that was beneficial to you. But me personally, I don't think you either do this either, Matt. I don't change my delivery. I just leave it the same.
Actually, that is a slight lie. Christmas we do. Christmas we actually make it a little bit longer because we found Christmas. You guys are going to love Q4. Everyone loves Q4.
Well, it's been similar to Corona. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Whatever you call it.
But when I guess once again it's about controlling sales, isn't it? So sometimes we actually set our delivery time a little bit longer. Because Amazon around Christmas can take like a day extra to get the item delivered, and it wasn't slowing our sales anyway. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
So
that's done. Scott, how have you got students who pay you? Okay, so answer this honestly. How many people have actually paid me? Was it one? Was it one Manny that paid us? He paid us, then started paying me, didn't he?
That was a one-off. That was just for one-off.
And he wants to, by the way. He honestly, first me and Matt had a couple of calls with him, and then after that, because he was just going to ring one of us because I was at the office. He'd just ring me and then just send me. I can't remember if he sent me like 20, 25 quid, or was it more, 30 quid? I don't know. It was something like that. And it was literally, he wanted to pay us because he said, I want your time. I want your focus. I'm not asking you these questions. And that was it. I know that's what we're offering now anyway, but he wanted that service. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
A long time ago as well.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah. And it was good. Manny's great. I've got an eBay account from him and he wants to do business with us in property. And me and Matt are fully going to take him up on that.
Definitely.
So we've got a great relationship with Manny, the guy who did that. So yeah.
We were going to try and monetize it, weren't we, to start with? Like a year ago or so, that was our plan, was to actually monetize this course.
Yeah.
But we're going
to monetize the course. We're going to do coaching at one point. We were going to do, we may do something in the future, but we don't want to do that now. We want to build value. We want to just do something good for people. We kind of thought to ourselves, what do we actually know that can help people? And we had all these big dreams about, maybe we can help people abroad one day and all this stuff, and people are less fortunate. That still can happen. But this is something we can offer right now to people, and this is a great outlet. YouTube has really helped us. And
do it for free as well. Because we also found, to be honest with you, the most people who if you get taught of people from different courses and stuff, usually they claim to be an expert in something, and they're not. They're just an expert at building a course and selling to you. So we were kind of like, where do our priorities lie? Like, if you're going to spend your time coaching people and selling courses and stuff to them, to do it successfully and properly, that is full time and intense. Yes, you can make a hell of a lot of money out of it, but then if we were to do that, then we're not drop shipping. No. And then we're not practicing what we preach.
Yeah, so we don't want to come across the fake guru type stuff. We're going to do this, and we're going to be transparent as well. If let's say something bad happens, we're going to just say, this has happened, it's bad. If we have an update to give people that's negative or positive or whatever it is, we're going to give you that update. We're not worried about getting people on board for no cost and suddenly you guys taking sales from us and that kind of stuff. We don't believe in that. We want to share as much as possible. Hence why when you guys get in the WhatsApp group, I say, share the YouTube channel. And that's not just to build the YouTube channel. It's actually kind of like a roundabout test. It's if you guys are willing to share as well, then we know that we're like-minded and you can come into the group. And we're all going to help each other more of a community. So we don't just want people who are just going to be selfish. So that's the whole mentality of it. And I don't know, our ethos, I suppose. Just writing stuff down.
All right. Do you have the Vero list? Craig, I believe the Vero list is in the Google Docs.
Yeah, my bad. I don't think, I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. I put it all in that. It might have, but I'm going to double check for you, Craig. Vero list and also the eBay selling guides. selling limits, or how many sales you make in a few months, and stealth guide. I'll put that in there as well. So I'm putting those 2 things in the Google Drive. If you guys haven't got that link yet or haven't got the invite, I will just DM me on WhatsApp your email accounts, preferably Gmail, and then I'll just add you to the Google Drive. I'll add you as well, Matt. Just thought.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I've already got the templates anyway.
Oh yeah, well, I'm in general, so you can add stuff. I'll give you editor's rights. Have you seen the James1005 on Instagram?
No.
Oh, great value. Thank you, Ishmael. Really appreciate that. No, I've not seen James M1005. Mate, can you put that in the WhatsApp group just so I'll take a look? Best thing you've done is make it free. Sean, appreciate that. Loads of customers on eBay.
We agree. Best thing we've done is make it free, for sure.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it as well. It's actually made me I don't want to say fall in love with dropshipping again, but in general, have a better connection to it because of helping others. It's given me so much more than what my profits are at the moment. So definitely. I really enjoyed it.
You found sort of, well, it just adds something extra to it, actually. Just adds something extra.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Loads of
views on FX trading. Why did you push that one in there? Funny enough, I've just started FX trading. I tried it before, got burnt really badly, lost thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pounds, and I learned heavy lessons. So I've now got into FX trading again. I've got a free course that I've shared with Scott. I'm happy to share with any of you guys. If you're in the WhatsApp group, I will send you a link to it. You can download it. It's a great course learning the basics, but I'm not going to say do it because it's so risky. I do not advocate that you go and do it because when you trade without knowing knowledge, like a lot of knowledge and practice, you can lose a lot of money. So FX trading could be very profitable. I am doing it, but it's something I'd say is a stepping stone in the future. Gain income first and then risk like a much smaller amount of money to start with and make it a side hustle in the future. But I'll stop there with FX trading, but we'll talk about it more sometime because I could go on about it for ages.
Yeah, as Sean said as well, he'll chat to you about it all day. So there we go.
Yeah, there you go. And Craig's involved with trading as well. So Craig in this group, he's a good trader. So me and Craig had a few chats and a few trades together.
AD's off as well. AD, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Nice one, AD. You didn't answer Danny's question, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Tracking is working, by the way, guys. Woohoo!
But I think this probably draws to a good conclusion anyway for the live. So, guys, thank you so much as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking us all these questions.
Yeah.
We'll continue to be active in the group and pop any more questions in there. But other than that,
and we'll put that stuff on Google Drive. I see you follow Ricky Gutierrez every morning, bro. Okay, we'll just say bye. Yeah, we do, Shahab. I just haven't watched his recent stuff. So, but anyone we subscribe to, have a look in there. It's a good point. Yeah. See you later, everyone.
Awesome. See you later.
I just keep waving till it catches up. No. Oh.
You'll be waving for a long time.
I'll be waving for about a 10-second delay.
Right.
Okay. Right, I'll cut the call. I'll see you in a bit, Matt. Let's go. Spender, please help me. Okay, well, Shanu, please. You'll see if you want to know one of our videos, there is a WhatsApp number. I will try and help you. We aren't experts in reinstating accounts, but I'm happy to chat to you. Go on another video of ours. In the description, there'll be a WhatsApp number. Send me a message there. Take care, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
It's just awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bye.